What's new, Pro Crew? I just wanted to do a quick little video here because this is my birthday and I wanted to have fun. So, on my channel, I am going to be doing a like an interview segment thing. So, if you would like to be shown on my channel, just let me know either on Twitter or just leave me a comment below on this video saying that you would want to be interviewed, because I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I have someone who's going to make me some artwork for the interview segment, so you see it. So I think that's going to be a lot of fun because then I get to know more people. It doesn't really, it helps me getting to know people, but it also just kind of helps you guys, get out there to get your name out there, So I feel like it's just going to help all of us if I were to do this. So I am going to be starting this interview segment thing at some point, hopefully soon, because I did get a new mic. So I'm going to be trying that out, and I am going to be trying to get this all organized once I do get my artwork, because that is when I actually want to start it up. Once I get the artwork, that's when I want to kind of like write questions down for the people, I want to try and write down maybe like a script or something for them. But in order to do that, I need people to interview. So if you think it's a good idea, then definitely leave a comment below. Either that or just hit me up on Twitter. Just talk to me about it, because that'd be awesome. But I also just wanted to kind of show you this little guy. I got him at GameStop. I was looking for another keychain, so I'm glad that I got him. But it didn't cost me much at all. But I am currently hanging out with Sonic Retro, King of Hearts. So, do you want to be on?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Hello everyone, this is Sonic Retro's King of Hearts. You can find me on YouTube at said name, or of course on Sonic Retro at, well, obviously King of Hearts, as well as Twitter at RetroKoH. And now that I'm done shamelessly whoring myself out, I believe you had something you either wanted to ask or something you wanted to talk about, so take it away.
Okay. I guess we can do you want to do like a small kind of interview thing just to kind of...
You are in charge, whatever you feel like doing.
Okay, so we're going to do a small little interview, just to kind of get our feet wet, so to speak, So I kind of want to do that. So, here we go. Sonic Retro.
No, King of Hearts.
Okay, I'm King of Hearts, okay. So, what was the reason that you wanted to start in YouTube? Like, actually, no, better question. What got you into Sonic?
Well, actually what got me into Sonic is, I remember at a very, very young age, we're talking toddler age, I saw my mom playing it, and obviously I had no clue what the hell it was back then. All I know is that I looked and I said, I want one. So, 6 years old, Christmas time, I wasn't expecting much, because, we didn't have a lot growing up. We were kind of on the poor end of the spectrum. And then lo and behold, I find a big-ass box, and inside it was a Sega Genesis with Sonic 1 and Sonic 2. And yeah, the rest, as they say, was history. I pretty much eventually got Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles, as well as some other games, and I pretty much played Sonic religiously, up until a point around 11 years old or so. So, you figure 6 to 11, that's like, what, 5 years, 6 years, whatever. 5 years later, 6 years later, I was 11 or 12 years old, I forget exactly when it happened, but basically my Sega got stolen. And from that, I slowly kind of fell out of Sonic. Not because I didn't like Sonic anymore, but it's just like I didn't really have any way to play it. I ended up getting an N64, then a PS2, and I just got into other stuff. Around 2007, I got the Sonic Mega Collection Plus, which immediately just brought me right back into it, because I could play my favorites again. I never really got into any of the 3D Sonic games. The first 3D Sonic game I actually owned was Sonic Generations. From then I went backwards and I checked out Sonic Colors and stuff. Just before Generations, I'd only played the classics. And I will still always have an affinity for the classic games. That's not to say I don't like modern games, but yeah. That's more or less the long, drawn-out story answer to that question, how I got into it was, yeah. It started from very, very young age.
So when you're young, how far did you get in Sonic 1 and 2? Like, you were really, really young, obviously, so how far did you actually get in them? Did you beat them, or did you...
Well, when I was 6, I was first playing them when I was 6, the furthest I ever got in Sonic 1... First off, I didn't play Sonic 1 nearly as much as I played Sonic 2. But when I played Sonic 1... Oh, wait, I'm getting this wrong. There's a meme. Hold on.
So he's actually on Skype right now. So that's where all the boing is all about. So
yeah, I'm on Skype with some other fellow members, but I didn't always play Sonic 1. But when I did, that's what I was going for. But when I did, I usually didn't get past Marble Zone Act 1 because little 6-year-old me, I was legit afraid of those metal stompers that appear near the end of the act. Those things that are on chains and they stomp. I used to be afraid of those fucking things. I'd get to that part and I'd literally turn the game off and pop in Sonic 2.
So on that note, what is the hardest level that you've ever been in?
Like, to now?
Well, of all the games, what's the hardest level that you've ever been in?
If we're counting it, the Sonic 2 Death Egg Zone boss, I fairly confidently can beat that, but I'd still call it one of the hardest. But if you're not counting that as a level, I would say Metropolis Zone, and I mean, not even the boss. I mean, the boss when you get the timing right is easy, but I mean, the level itself can be just long and drawn out, and the bad placement can make it really difficult. And then outside of that, Sandopolis Zone, only because when all the ghosts appear, it gets really, really difficult. Other than that, I don't know if any one level really stands out to me as being really all that difficult anymore. Then again, I've been playing them almost non-stop for years, so, you know.
So you can say that you've played all the games then?
All the classic games, yes. I've played Sonic 1 through Sonic and Knuckles just inside out. I've probably found almost everything there is to find about those games, but the best part is that you can keep playing them and playing them 20 years later and you'll still find shit you didn't find before.
Yeah. So I think you and I both know this question. What's the worst game that you've ever played?
Oh dear fucking god. Sonic 06 easily. But you know what? At least that game, it's broken, it's bad, it's pitiful, but at least it's, you know, you can get some comic relief out of it. The worst game, and it's not a Sonic game, but the worst game I can think of that comes to mind is Superman 64.
I don't think I've ever played that. How bad is that?
Go find out.
I'm gonna have to put a link or something into the YouTube.
Just YouTube it. Just go find out. Anybody who's watching this that, you know, maybe they grew up in an N64, which, like I said, after my Sega got stolen, I'd gotten an N64. Superman 64, which back then I didn't really know a lot about what games were good or not. And it was one of those games I stumbled upon, along with the Toy Story 2 game, Mario 64. Oh yes. Mario Kart 64, Super Smash Bros., Paper Mario. But among the games I got was Superman 64, and it's probably one of the only regrets I have in life. Let's just say that.
Oh, man.
I don't regret having Sonic 06 because it gives me comic relief on a bad day. But Superman 64 is just fucking terrible.
Oh, that's true. So, before we end this, who is your favorite Sonic character besides Sonic?
Well, I wouldn't even say Sonic.
Oh.
Out of the classics, I would say Knuckles. And out of the modern crop of characters, I would have to say Blaze.
Well, now that you mentioned that, for someone who doesn't play Sonic nearly as much as you, who is Blaze again?
Blaze was a character, a little purple cat that first appeared in Sonic Rush. She is claimed to be from another dimension, and she is a cat with fire powers, and it's just pure friggin' awesomeness. And if you play Sonic 06, she is the only character that is not completely broken and is remotely playable.
Well, yeah. No, I totally agree. I think we're just going to end it here because I wanted to kind of give you guys a little taste of what to expect on this. But definitely go into the description and check out his channel. What was it called again?
Sonic Retro's King of Hearts, and if you're curious as to what you can find on it, you can find playthroughs, challenges I get from people. For example, a current challenge I'm currently got going underway is playing the Sonic 3 Complete hack by Tiddles under the certain stipulations that I must play under Sonic 1 mode, which means no special abilities, no elemental shields, speed caps are on, and I can only use the spin dash when I absolutely have to. I'm currently doing that. I also have a couple of hacks I'm working on, which I occasionally post progress videos on, as well as my hacking tool, Sonic Triad Studio. I haven't made too many uploads yet, just because I just haven't been able to find the time to actually upload anything. At some point, I plan on uploading videos reviewing the Sonic Hacking Contest entries of this year, but those videos are like a couple weeks past due of when I was hoping to upload them, but at some fucking point I'll have them up, so bear with me.
So yeah, definitely go check him out.
Definitely.
Like I had mentioned before, his link will be in my description, so, definitely, no, I was kidding. Go click on that, go support him, because he is, as you know, growing his channel. He is providing you with a lot of videos and everything, a lot of content.
I wouldn't say that.
Well,
3 videos right now.
Well, 3 videos, but there will be more in the future, correct?
I'm hoping so.
So he's hoping there will be more videos in the future, but...
That's real promising, huh?
Yes. Go check him out, is what I'm trying to say. Go check him out. Click the link, go do it. Visit him on Twitter, sub to him, check all his stuff out, and tell me what you guys think of this little interview. Like I said, this wasn't really an in-depth interview like what I wanted to do, because I kind of wanted to test it out, because this is my first time ever doing this. I wanted to test it out, so definitely Arceus, rate, comment, subscribe. Have a wonderful day. Take care. Peace. Because that's awesome. So what do we have here? Oh my god, yes, I have a Lopunny. Yes. Oh my god, it's a pan.